All right, it's a little into the Corvette build now. I'm doing some mock-up things, trying some things out, and I told you we're gonna be doing something a little bit different with the transmission. And now I'm gonna go into telling you what that is. So traditionally, people who have built Corvettes into drift cars have built them with the rear mounted transmission. Like Dirk, for instance, still has the factory rear transmission. Matt has a sequential mounted to a Winters in the back of his. I want to do something different. There's a couple reasons why. One, that type of transmission is really expensive. It's hard to fix. It's kind of hard to find parts for. If you break one, nobody's going to have a spare. And I want to do something different. So now I'm going to show you what that is. All right, so you can see I've got my RHS LS7 mocked up in the car. Just got some basic motor mounts. Used the factory style motor mounts that bolt to the engine, and got some polyurethane ones, waiting on some CNC billet aluminum ones to come in, but we got those just as a interim replacement. But here's where the magic happens. So right here, you can see this QuickTime bell housing. That is not a torque tube. That is in fact a bell housing to bolt to a Gforce 4-speed. So if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm gonna run a transmission that goes into that hole right there. Standard 4-speed, gonna make it happen. I'm committed because it's gonna save me about $25,000. So yeah, I don't know what all it's gonna take, but this is the part that I was really worried about, is if that bell housing was gonna clear the whole firewall and all that, but it definitely does. So I'm not gonna have to cut nearly as much as I thought I was going to. And now it is party time. I'm gonna start fitting up my spare transmission right there. Just a T101A. And this thing's gonna start coming together here way sooner than later. And I am one happy guy because of it. All right, so here's your first glimpse of, as far as I know, the first front mount transmission C6 manual. Sorry for the light. So now I gotta start fitting up the trans. But the bell housing fits with plenty of space, which makes me kind of want to bring it back a little more. So I'm not sure, we'll see. So you can see behind me is the end result. Obviously it goes in there, but this is the point where I got a little spotty on filming. And when I say a little spotty, I mean I basically quit filming. So I've got a few more cuts of a big moment that happened. So I'll show you that real quick. All right, that's the remnants of that fire extinguisher. Had to drag the car outside because it definitely caught it on fire. So that was scary. Had to get tomorrow to drag the water hose up. Apparently there's still some fuel in that tank right there. Didn't realize that was the tank, much less that it was empty or still full. So now everything's about to rust. Whew, close one. Almost burned the car down before I got it started. So big time idiot moment for me. You can see that I already had the cage in it at that point. It was looking pretty decent, but when I was welding in part of the cage, it burned through the back firewall and burned straight through the fuel tank that was in there. So idiot me did not even look in there or try to see if it was full or that really that was even a tank. But yeah, lesson learned. The next vet cage I do, and I will be doing at least one more, probably multiple ones, I'll definitely make sure and drop those out. So yeah, that was almost a real big deal. But I do have some more footage and some more videos of what the front mount trans looks like in the car done, and how much space there is, and kind of how much I had to cut and all that stuff. So you'll see that on the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching these couple clips. Appreciate everybody following along. If you haven't already, take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.